OTP, and he actually asked me if I had to start over from day one, obviously a truck driver or being here at Prime, what would I do differently? Number one, great question. And it actually got me thinking, like, you know, me being, you know, a year and a half here at Prime, had a full year of being a company driver. I'm 6 months into my lease. I actually have my 6-month leasing at Prime review video coming up. I have it scheduled because I've already edited it. It's supposed to be coming out later this week, I believe. Yes, it's coming out later this week, but I figure I'll go ahead and push this video through first, and then go ahead and release that one. But anyway, so like I said, a year being a company driver, 6 months being a lease operator, or lease operator, owner operator, however people classify it. But it really got me thinking, like, if I had to start over from day one, knowing what I know now, what exactly, you know, would I do differently? And I think the only thing, okay, I would do stuff differently, but as far as, number one, I would still come to Prime, you know, and this is not me being, you know, because I know some Prime operated or Prime employees watch my videos. I know that, you know, it's not me saying, oh, I'm saying that for job security. Like, no, like, Prime actually for me has worked out relatively well, and I understand Prime doesn't work out for a lot of people. And I actually just got into an argument with anyway, not even gonna talk about that because I don't even want to discuss that part. If you guys are aware of the Prime court settlement that's going on, I'm not talking about that whatsoever, because all I'm gonna say is make sure you read the court case. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, that's, you know, back to what I was saying. It's not me saying, like, oh, you know, I love my job and oh, please don't fire me. Like, no, I would still choose Prime because Prime has worked really well for me and my family. Like, I've been able to do things here at Prime. I've been able to be successful here at Prime, you know, because of the things that I've done. So as far as what I would do differently, really about the only thing I would do differently is, while I was a company driver for that year, I got a really good handle on, like, you know, going to certain places or expecting to get certain loads, really kind of mastering the Qualcomm and the hours of service times, being able to really manage my clock. And like, the only thing I would do differently, instead of being a company driver for a year, I think I would do probably 6 to 8 months. And sorry, my student's about to walk in. I'll probably do about 6 to 8 months. And so mid-video, huh? She's just gonna come in mid-video?
I had to do my 3 S's, man. Shit, shower, and
Man,
shit.
go on out of here, man. Go on out of here. Mid-YouTube video, you can walk on there. I'm not editing this out either. But back to what I was saying. Speaking of, before you go to sleep, 'cause I know it's about time for you to go to sleep, after I'm done with this video, we're gonna do a video real quick. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Alright. So, what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm not editing none of this because it's too much work. I mean, you can do what you do.
Oh.
But what was I saying? Yeah. So instead of doing company driving for a year, I'll probably do like 6 to 8 months. Is really when I actually got a hold of everything. I actually had my own rhythm or pattern. I would choose to lease a little bit sooner, not much sooner. You know, to me, it's not really much of a difference between 4 and 6 months. But I feel like I actually got a groove and a rhythm going. You know, I did the full year one, in case I was new to leasing, but I still had my contractual obligation with Prime to stay for a year. So I went ahead and finished that as a safety net. I went ahead and finished that year as a company driver, so I wouldn't have to worry about, starting a business Prime, Prime did everything for me. Like, I got my CDL permit through Prime. I got my permit registered in Springfield, Missouri, and I had to transfer. No, I kept the permit in Missouri. Then I passed my CDL and got my Missouri CDL driver's license. And then I had to take that Missouri driver's license to Georgia, my home state, and transfer my CDL with all of my endorsements, which would be tanker, combinations, and I had my motorcycle endorsement. So for Georgia, if you have a motorcycle endorsement on your license and you go to get your CDL permit and then you come back to Georgia, make sure they put that endorsement back on your CDL permit, or you're going to lose that and you're going to have to retake the test. So that's what I had to do. So I got my CDL AM, or my AM license, so CDL A and my motorcycle license. Anyway, as far as doing stuff differently, I believe the way I set up my LLC, I did it on my own. I didn't use Prime. That was a personal choice. I didn't really, there wasn't really a guidance to not do it. I didn't have a reason to not go through Prime. I'm just more of a fan of not having everyone's hands in my basket. I'd rather do it on my own. So I set up my LLC on my own. I set up my bank accounts on my own. I set up my, got all my EIN paperwork filed to be a legitimate contractual business as far as business financing and stuff like that. I created my own website. I have my own business cards. Now I did use Prime's version or Prime's discount for the business card, so of course it has Prime's name, but again, that's who I contract with, so it's fine with me, and it has my name, my company's name, as well as my business phone number. So that way I'm able to market myself, and this is going to come in another video too. We're going to talk about finances, personal and business related. That I'll probably do that here soon. I don't want to give a hard deadline because I don't know it for sure, but that's about all that I would do differently, honestly. And the only reason that I can say that is because I am successful here at Prime. Like, I can't speak for other lease operators. I can't speak for former drivers of Prime or current drivers of Prime, fruitful drivers, struggling drivers, micro fleet owners. I can't talk about anybody else, but I can talk about me personally and business wise. Like, we, as in me, myself, and I, and my business, are successful at Prime. So of course I don't have anything bad to say at Prime, because there's nothing bad to say. Like, I don't have any, like, the bad experience I have at Prime sometimes is driving across 80, especially in Wyoming where the speed limit's 80 and I can do 65. That's my biggest complaint. And it's not even really a complaint because I get great fuel mileage, because those guys running 80 don't drive, getting 10.3, 10.5 miles to the gallon, but I do. So it's really not even a complaint because I'm saving money doing that anyway. But like I said, I thought that was a good topic to touch on real quick. I'm not gonna make this video long. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Me and Pat are actually gonna do a video now. So peace.